Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Starting on the mound in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Underway here at Citizens Bank Park.
7:06.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the center.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Foul ball there. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Garcia takes it in for the out. One away. One out man at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that one misses up and in. Ball two. Sanchez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Sanchez stands at first with one out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground, could be two. Boom. To second, on to first, double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Fastball is outside. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike two. High in the air, out to right. Lucas under it. And there's one down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Got him. Two away now. Here's Trey Turner. Swings, and this one's flared. Brings it in for the third out. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, George Springer. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hard hit, knocks it down.
All over that one right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Fair ball.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ernie Clement up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a foul out of play.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Now here is Nathan Lucas. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. In from third is the tying run.
Wastes no time there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be boom.
Now the tag at third, and they got it. And no throw. He's into first easily. Two aboard, 2 outs. Now here is Tyler Heineman. Well, well struck left field. And it's off the top of the wall. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 2. Marsh quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. Turner with the throw to first. That ends the inning. And back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Big time power. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Harper on at first. Nobody out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
Here comes Real Muto.
Real Muto.
Ball, that's outside.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Yeah, the count 1-2. Base knock, center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. This is Bryson's stop. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Varsho has a beat on it. That's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Number 2, Justin Crawford.
And right back to the mound. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One up, one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. Out towards right center field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Out number 2.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Springer in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. That one fouled off. 0-1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. A solo shot. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one lifted to left. Takes it in for the out. Trey Turner with a chance now. 0 for 1 so far. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1. And he pops up the bunt. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Runner at first with 2 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches.
That's strike 3, and the third. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back. The outfield for that catch.
So they turn to their closer, Joan Duran.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
He's there. He's got it. 2 down. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Center field. And that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom 4, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Going to bring up JT Realmuto. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Ripped, but it curls foul. 1 down, Phillies down a run. And that is out of play. Got him swinging.
The batter, number 5.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Fly to center his first time. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around second now, going for 3. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple. Tying runs aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Fouled off to the right. Now the 0-1. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball there. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Stays alive. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit. Try to move it around. Creep.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Left field. Marsh running hard. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order. Jesus Sanchez digs in now. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Jimenez leads off first with one away.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. So digging in, Dalton Varsho.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That catches the zone for a strike. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air to left center. Crawford makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Hey! And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air center field. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez on the move. And that ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. There's a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And the batter is George Springer. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
No, inside.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Can't glove it cleanly. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Digging in, Ernie Clement. Swinging a ground ball, just foul down the right field line. Wow.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And there's 2 down. Nathan Lucas will hit next. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1. So 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. 1 for 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand has to hurry. And they get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
2 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Tyler Heineman.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through.
Makes the catch. 1 down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. Hey!
Off the plate, ball 1.
One, 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Got him. 2 gone now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 3. No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. So 2 down. Here's George Springer. That one ripped. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Down to third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Ripped to short. They get the force. Out number 3. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good.
Hello.
Yankees.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Lifted in the air, right field. Lucas settles under this one, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So they're down to their final out. And here is Justin Crawford. 2 down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Gosman is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. Clement settles underneath it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Pa' que me la modele, ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú